Welcome back, everybody. The Shadow Drone. Update on my Mahindra. So, since I'm a believer of what I call 365-degree reviews, I hit the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, as far as the tractor, it's performing nicely considering everything I've been through. And the noise has somewhat gone away, but hasn't gone away. It's weird. So somebody mentioned to check the baffles on the manifold. I did pop in there and kind of tapped it. I didn't hear anything loose in there based on just specifically just tapping it. So I'll probably remove it when I have some chance and shake it and see if that causes the rumble. Hopefully that's it. Anyway, but just to kind of share a good thing about the tractor. We've been having to remove a ton of oil rig pipes that the previous owner built all the cattle corrals with. Okay. And this little baby, like I said, we pulled these babies out of the ground. Okay. We're talking some serious weight. Okay, see that? That's a huge pipe. Now, all these pipes, all this stuff is made from oil rig pipes. The guy who designed it and built it is my next door neighbor. He's like in his 80s now, and he's still building these for ranches around the area. He's kind of like the local welding guy. Anyway, when he builds stuff, he builds it to last. I mean, you just got to look at some of this stuff. Look at this. Okay, he built some serious cattle corrals. As you can see here, he did all the levers and everything. The guy's brilliant. He's helped me with a bunch of stuff around here, building stuff, and this guy is amazing. Great guy, great neighbor. Anyway, here's another one. He built this section, which he built the fencing using sucker rods. Now look at that. Solid iron. And this stuff, I have a bandsaw, a portable bandsaw, and I'm having to replace the blades every third cut, believe it or not. The blades will only, in this top of the line blades, and they will only cut 3 cuts and then they stop cutting. So yeah, but anyway, so you can actually see that this little guy here has some pretty good power underneath the hood. And that's talking about lifting it out of the ground to loosen them and then yanking them down. So no complaints about that. So for a little tractor, it's definitely got some power. Like I said, even though I've had some major issues at the beginning, I'm kind of hoping that that is the end of my nightmare kind of deal. I had an experience with my Pro 4X when I bought it back in 2014, brand new. The radio would go out. Like, you'd be driving along and next thing you know, boop, no power to the radio. And dealership replaced the radio, replaced the harness. They did everything to fix that issue and they couldn't fix it. And one day, because the Nissan Frontiers are notorious for having like really bad headlights, I decided to upgrade the headlights and go to LED bulbs, which made a huge difference. And sure enough, when I unplugged the driver's side connector to the bulb to replace the bulb, it was melted in there, like literally melted. And the wires were shorting out, and that was causing the radio to short out. The weirdest thing, who would have thought? And so I ended up cutting those connectors and replacing them with aftermarket ceramic ones, and I've never had a problem since. So, like I said, you kind of ask yourself, why didn't the dealer or the manufacturer just put ceramic plugs in there to begin with? If you're going to charge 50 grand or 40 grand for a car, what's an extra $25, Come on. Anyway, all right, well, so I think that's about it. We've got some more work to do. And like I said, it's been working quite well. And we'll see what happens. I'll keep an updated review on this. for people who are interested. And thanks for posting, guys. Appreciate it. And I appreciate the views. Eventually, I'll have some time to do some more drone stuff. I've got some pretty cool stuff I've been working on that I haven't posted yet. It's kind of mind-blowing, some of the stuff I've done on the side. So once I get those videos edited and stuff, I'll post those and something for you guys to watch. All right, guys. Well, this is Shadow Drone out. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay out of trouble and fly safe.